Heyo Insiders! I'm Pierce, a product manager working on satisfaction at YouTube. I'm filling in for Connor this week, so let's get into this week's updates. First up, in our efforts to improve accessibility, we're piloting a feature called Touch Captions. This feature will initially only be on desktop with a small number of English-speaking channels, beginning in late September. Touch Captions will allow viewers to suggest automatic caption corrections directly through the transcripts panel. We're hoping this improves the automatic captions quality and reduces work for both creators and viewers looking to contribute to a channel. When viewing a video from a channel where touch captions are available, a viewer can open the transcript, hover over an erroneous caption, click into the editor, submit suggestions directly without impacting watch experience. Touch Captions will only be available for videos where automatic captions are turned on. If Touch Captions are viewable for you, we'd love your feedback in the comments or via the link in the description. Next, as of August 31st, 2022, YouTube has partnered with OBS to bring HDR, high dynamic range encoding support to OBS users, who in turn will be able to stream directly to YouTube. HDR, or high dynamic range, allows for videos to show higher contrast with more colors than standard digital range, for a more true-to-life viewing experience, with deeper blacks and brighter whites on HDR-supported screens. With the OBS 28.0 update, HDR encoding support is now available to all OBS users with the appropriate settings and encoder, who in turn will be able to stream directly to YouTube with no additional setup required. We'll leave info in the description for those interested in learning more. Up next, an update on community guidelines. As of September 7th, we've updated our policies on nudity and sexual content for both live action and animated content. The goal is to better protect users while we ensure YouTube continues to be a place for artistic expressions and educational content. So, think sex toy product reviews for sex education or steamy scenes from your favorite TV shows. We want to get into detail around where policies are being relaxed and where we're being a little more restrictive. Where we are being more permissive, content from TV shows, movies, and other fictional settings, as long as it has a proper context and doesn't cross the lines of sexually gratifying content. For example, we may no longer age-gate a non-graphic sex scene from a dramatized or fictional content as long as there is no nudity. And we may not age-restrict the appearance of a sex toy in scripted content as long as it isn't being depicted in a sexually explicit way. We will allow for content that is intended for educational purposes that is not sexually gratifying. So, for example, we may not age-restrict content where sex toys are seen in the video for the purposes of safe sex tutorials or product reviews. Now here's where we are being more restrictive. We're strengthening our policies to better identify and action ASMR content that is sexually gratifying. For instance, ASMR videos that predominantly feature sexually explicit sounds may be age-restricted or removed from the platform. We'll be enforcing these policies across images such as thumbnails, avatars, banners, and posts that show sexually explicit content. For instance, images showing sex actions without sufficient EDSA context may be age-restricted or removed. We will continue to not allow videos of sex toys when they are in use during a sex act. Now, what's important to note is that these updates apply to all types of content on our platform, including videos, links, comments, community posts, and images. To give the community time to adjust, creators won't receive a strike for content removed for violating this policy update if it was uploaded before this policy update on September 7th. Leave your questions in the comments below and we'll pass them directly to the team working on these changes. Up next, to provide the most engaging experience for viewers, we're exploring a new immersive format for vertical videos, or VVODs, to improve consistency across video formats on home. While VVODs represent only a small percentage of videos, up until now, they've created an inconsistent viewing experience for users browsing on home, as black void spaces appear on both sides of the video, which in turn makes it more difficult for viewers to evaluate and engage with the content they're interested in. While we've previously encouraged creators to optimize for 16:9 thumbnails and videos, in the new, more immersive experience, Thumbnails for VVODs will now be auto-scaled to the 4:5 aspect ratio, resulting in some 16:9 thumbnails to appear cropped. Our experiment results showed that creators should expect a modest improvement to views and watch time for both square and vertical content with the new vertical video rendering. We're rolling out this change globally this week. Let us know if you have any questions in the comments. That's it for this week. From the creators of YouTube to YouTube creators, see you next week.